Hey guys, Lost here, and welcome to another Minecraft mod showcase here on the channel. And it's kind of funny me saying that because I've had to record this video. This is my second time recording this video. The reason because the first time my mic was muted the whole entire time. So yeah, that happened. So welcome everyone. Hope you're having a great Monday afternoon. And yeah, let's get into this. We're reviewing a mod that I think I may or may not have reviewed before in the past. I'm not entirely sure if I have or not. Haven't gotten a chance to check. Either way, it's updated to 1.12 now, so it's new in my eyes. But let's get into it. We're reviewing the, wait for it, Battle Tower mod. So, guys, I'm honestly excited for this mod because it used to be in versions like 1.7.10 back in the day, and it has updated steadily over time, which is why I swear I had to have reviewed it before, but I might not have ever gotten a chance to. But yeah, basically what it does is it adds in ginormous towers into your world that you can scale. You can go into, fight the mobs that are inside. They're basically dungeons. And when you get to the top, you fight a boss, you claim its loot, and you got to get out before the tower goes kablooey. And you're probably wondering, well, what do you mean it goes kablooey? And we will show that off as we go in. I'm actually going to need to pick up some instant damage 2 potions because they're going to be needed to kill one of the bosses. But there are different tiers of towers also to describe its difficulty. There's Cobblestone and Mossy Cobblestone, which, if I can get that to load in over there, which is the same tier, I believe, as the Sandstone here. Of course, they can spawn in anywhere, the ocean, the landscape, and the most difficult one is the Netherrack one. And we'll show off why that's more difficult if we can find one. But the last review I did of this, I had to switch worlds because I already campered with it. It was perfect because I had all the towers right in front of me. I actually forgot there was a sandstone one, so I'm kind of glad I got the another generation's worth. But yeah, let's go and explore one. So if I hop into this one right here, as you can see, it's littered with spawners. Each floor is going to have 2 spawners with a double chest in the center. The double chest will have a few items. Don't expect a lot of items from it, because it's just supposed to be like a starting gear. This is supposed to be like a dungeon you start with. If you have a lot of mods installed in your world, I recommend not just using this mod, because the rewards you get are just like vanilla rewards, as you're seeing in these chests right here. Of course, it's different every time, but still, you're kind of getting a feel of what you can get out of these chests. And basically, that's how the chest system works. And as you increase in levels on the dungeon, not only will the spawners seem to, I think it does increase the chance of getting a worse spawner on the next floors. Like now we have skeletons and zombies. And since we're 1.12, you do have to worry about the new combat system as well. I keep calling it new, but it's kind of like the current combat system, I should be saying now. You do have to also worry about holes in the dungeon, because as you go higher, the dungeon gets more and more ruined, I guess, and you have to worry about falling in. Now, see, this is 2 cave spider spawners, and there's actually an iron sword in this one, which is pretty good. I would recommend nothing less than iron gear before you go into this dungeon, because if you try going in your first day, you're going to get wrecked unless you can somehow just take out the bottom floor with a wooden pickaxe. I'd be impressed to see it happen, but if it does happen, then congratulations, you got a piece of wood. But you're gonna notice some issues when you go to the top floor and the top floor. If you're in survival mode like I would normally be, I'd be getting attacked right now by the boss because he's up there. He spawns in anywhere where you enter the radius of the top floor, and the moment I try opening this chest or the chest above, he will start attacking because these chests are locked. You can only open these 2 chests once you kill him, but I can cheat and break them. So that had some chainmail stuff in here, and I'm just going to go to the top floor and show you guys. This is what he looks like. He is a 200 health giant cyclops that shoots fireballs and explodes. I'm going to break his chest also. As you can see, it had some diamonds in it. It had some ender pearls, etc. Sometimes you can get really lucky. I think you can get gold blocks and stuff from what I recall. But yeah, this is him. He won't be able to do anything right now. He will start shooting fireballs and stuff because he thinks he's being attacked, which is true, he is. But yeah, I'm just going to kill him to show you guys what happens. So when you kill him, you're going to have a certain time limit to pick up stuff. So when you kill him, he's going to drop. Tower's guard has fallen. Without its power, the tower will collapse. And then you start hearing all this crackling sound. Of course, he drops clay, paper, redstone, diamonds. And what you're going to want to do is leave the tower as soon as possible, because you can hear a crackling sound. You probably want to know what that is. This is what is happening. The tower will start to explode, actually. And I like how I got the achievement for killing a zombie with the tower exploding. But the tower will continue to explode And it doesn't look like it can actually break items when it's exploding, which is kind of cool, I guess. So you can't lose any items, maybe. Maybe it is deleting the items, I can't tell. But, yeah, it will continuously blow up the tower until it gets to, like, the final floor-ish. Maybe it'll stop right here, or we'll go one more. Okay, it stopped. So, like, it'll become, like, what I like to call a ruined battle tower after the fact. It's kind of funny because there's another mod that adds in, like, ruined structures, and it actually does have a ruined battle tower in it as one of its structures. So, basically now, you can live in these towers if you really want to. You just got to do one of two things. Either A, don't go to the top floor so he'll never attack you. Or B, somehow get him to fall off the tower and put him in a hole or something. Because the only way this tower will ever collapse is if he dies. If each battle tower golem is assigned to its own tower. So like, let's say I led the golem from that tower all the way over here and then killed it. That tower would still explode. This one would not. So, yeah, you got to be careful with that. But again, you can just live, even if you let it blow up, I guess you can still kind of repair and live in the bottom floor. Because the bottom floor doesn't get touched much whenever the tower explodes. But next up, let's show off the sandstone one. I haven't looked at this one yet. And also, we should go look at that one that I saw over here, I think. Because yeah, that's it. Over there, because, oh, ignore the lucky block. That's just installed. Just ignore it. So I'm going to go a little bit quicker through this one, but you will get the basic idea. So this one's entrance is actually underground, I think. Oh wait, no, this is the first entrance. Never mind. Sometimes they can be underground, the first entrance. Kind of funny when that happens. But so there's not much in these chests, like I keep saying. It's what you want to do in your first day in Minecraft. At the same time, you don't want to do this as your first thing in Minecraft. If you're trying to get the difference of what I'm saying here, because if you spawn your world and immediately go to one of these towers, you're going to die. However, if you already have like full diamond enchanting gear and you go take on one of these towers, of course you'll do better. It's just you won't be getting much from it. Oh, wait, oops. Alright, so I guess I can show you what happens. So I accidentally clicked that chest. It opens, but you don't get its loot, but he starts attacking from above. And it looks like this tower is a little bit more difficult because he has more health. You can tell which tower is more difficult than the other. Casual sand temple over there. Because his health is by base 200. This one, he has 300 health. I know the netherrack ones, since I don't see any, we probably won't be able to show it up. But the netherrack ones, he has over 450 health. I shouldn't say over. I say he has like exactly 450 health. So, we're not going to kill that one. But that's basically what happens whenever you have to deal with something like that. Now, here's an interesting one. This is a reverse battle tower. It does not have a golem at the top of it. Now, I forget if there's one at the bottom, but this out. So basically, you start from the top and then go down. So we go down to the next floor, and as you can see, it's actually sealed off. Most of the stuff. Oh, there's a chicken jockey. Cool. And as you can see, as you go lower, you actually get better stuff. And I'm curious, yeah, that is chain gear, and this should be the final floor? No. Oh, yeah, he is down there. Alright, cool. So, second and final floor, they actually had sea lanterns, or not sea lanterns, glowstone lamps. Yes, glowstone lamps are in Minecraft, redstone lamps. And, of course, he is on the bottom floor here. So, there's the chest, there's him. I would not, I'm just telling you guys right now, I would not want, well, that glitch, this is supposed to be like that. Oh, yeah, sometimes it will glitch if it, like, generates weirdly and it won't spawn in the right stair or whatever. Here, let me repair that. There we go. All better. I would not want to be stuck down here dealing with him. How far did this go? 21. 21. We're actually very low right now. The surface, and you can actually, there's actually like a layer there too. But yeah, I would not want to deal with him this low to the ground. Honestly, that's like really bad in my opinion. Because there's no way for you to outmaneuver him. Now, in terms of how this tower blows up, I'm assuming it blows up from the bottom up, but it might still blow up from the top to bottom. I don't know. Again, this would be a cool tower to live in. You just never go below a certain area and you won't have to deal with him. Let me fly around and see if I can find the netherrack one really quickly. Again, it can spawn in anywhere. There's no certain area. Now, if these things spawn in other dimensions, like the nether or end, I actually think they can. If I remember, this is actually a good seed. There's like all kinds of like desert temples in the wells and stuff. Huh. Guess I'll type in. If you guys want the seed, it's right there. It'll be exactly as is, with or without the battle tower mod, if you install that or not. Yeah, this is the Mossy Cobblestone one. Again, same thing, same deal. I think it's slightly more difficult. It might be on the same tier as the Cobblestone one, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, no, I don't see the Netherrack one, unfortunately. Too bad. I really want to show that one off. And as of if like you install other mods, do they conflict with the tower in terms of like, do they edit the loot that you can get from it, or do they add more mobs inside the tower? I'm not sure entirely. It's possible, but I wouldn't bet on it since the structure seems to be modded itself. And if you just want these towers in your world without dealing with the boss, you can honestly install the mod, load up your world, like generate the chunks, and so like all these towers here, and then uninstall the mod, and all these towers with the spawners will still be there. They just won't have the ability to self-destruct themselves in the end. And holy biome, where are we? This is the Savannah Plateau M. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't exactly know why a sandstone one spawned in on the beach right here, but yeah. And as you can see, they do spawn in the water. They go all the way underground, or underwater, I should say. Here, let me actually look and see what it looks like underwater here on the first floor. Oh, that's interesting. So it won't actually... Huh. That's cool. Even though, can I get out of here? Even though it was... Like, this is still the first floor. Even though it still goes further down. That's pretty cool. Oh, there's one. Perfect. Alright, so here's the Netherrack one. Now, you're going to notice something immediate from this one, in terms of how it's more difficult. Let me go in the first floor just to show you. So, as you can tell, you got sandstone to deal with. Not to mention your first spawners are already cave spider. I think in the Netherrack one there is a chance to get blaze spawners also. I haven't seen that though, so I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, soul sand you gotta deal with all the way up to the top. Even on the final floor, you have to deal with soul sand while fighting the boss, as you can see. And of course the chest at the end gives you around the same loot. I don't know if the loot can be different on the top. I'm assuming it can. But yeah, again, you gotta deal with this guy. And like I said, he does have 450 health, being a Netherrack boss battle tower. But yeah, and in case you guys are wondering if I'm gonna use this mod on any of my mod survivals, the answer is in the future, yes. Currently, I probably won't, but because I don't want to. My argument is I don't want to install a mod like this onto my New World series currently, because I already have like a lot of mods on there. Not that I wouldn't be up to adding more, it's just I don't want to add in a mod like this that would that's something that you want to have for like your first few days in Minecraft to mess around with. So I feel like it'd be a waste on that series when I can do to my next series of New World Season 3 coming to a YouTube channel near you. Coming soon to a YouTube channel near you. I always forget how to say that. But yeah, no, so this golem tower thing will definitely be in that one. Now, I'm still debating on when I do New World. I'll talk about it more in the New World episode this week. So I won't go on to bore you guys more about it right now, but just stay tuned for that video on Friday when it goes out to hear me talk about Season 3 of New World and when it's going to come out and what's going to be going on with it. But guys, I hope you all did enjoy this mod showcase. If you did, definitely click that like button to show support. Subscribe to the channel if you are new and you want to see more Minecraft modded content here on the channel. And the download for this mod will be linked in the description, so you can download for yourself and test things out. And yep, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.